Your cat's tail just moved. It swished. It curled. It went straight up. It drooped. And you probably didn't think twice about it. But here's what most cat owners don't realize. Your cat's tail is one of the most expressive parts of their entire body. It's constantly communicating their emotional state, their intentions, and their true feelings about you. The problem is we've been taught to read cat tails wrong. We think a swishing tail means playfulness. We think an upright tail means happiness. But the reality is far more nuanced and revealing. Your cat's tail is a sophisticated communication system that's constantly broadcasting what they really think about you, about the situation, about their emotional state. Today at Creature Code, we're decoding what your cat's tail position actually means. And here's what's going to surprise you. The tail positions you think are positive might actually reveal subtle anxiety or frustration. And the positions you've been interpreting as negative might be revealing something completely different. The final tail position we decode is so commonly misunderstood that it's probably happening right now while you watch. But once you understand what it really means, you'll see your cat's emotions in real time. Let's decode them. Your cat walks toward you with their tail held straight up, and the very tip curves forward in a slight hook. Most owners think, my cat is happy to see me. And you're right. This is one of the most positive tail positions. Here's what's happening neurologically. An upright tail with a hooked tip signals confidence, security, and positive emotion. A 2019 study in applied animal behavior science found that cats displaying this tail position showed lowest stress markers, highest approach behaviors toward owners, most positive social engagement, highest oxytocin levels, bonding hormone. This tail position is saying, I feel safe. I'm happy. I'm greeting you positively. The significance. When your cat approaches you with this tail, they're genuinely pleased. They're not just tolerating you. They're actively choosing to engage. But here's the nuance. The hook is key. A straight-up tail without the hook is different. A straight-up tail without the hook is neutral confidence. A hook tip adds the element of friendliness. What it means, your cat feels bonded to you. They're greeting you with genuine positive emotion. But the tail tells you more than just whether your cat likes you. It tells you what they're thinking moment by moment. Your cat's tail is extended outward, parallel to the ground, with a gentle curve. This is your cat in a neutral, comfortable state. Not overly excited. Not anxious. Just present. A 2018 study in behavioral processes found that this tail position indicated baseline contentment, relaxed alertness, neutral emotional state, normal social engagement. This is your cat saying, I'm fine. I'm here. No strong feelings either way. But here's what matters. If your cat is with you and maintaining this tail position, they're comfortable in your presence. They're not stressed. They're not particularly excited. They're just okay being around you. What it means, your cat is content and relaxed in your company. Not intensely bonded, but not anxious either. A healthy, baseline emotional state. Your cat's tail moves rhythmically from side to side. Slow swishes. Back and forth. Most owners think, my cat is happy and playful. But here's the truth, tail swishing is more complex than happiness. A slow, gentle swish can indicate contentment. But a faster, more intense swish indicates something different. A 2020 study in Current Biology found that tail swishing speed and intensity correlated with emotional states. Slow swish, relaxed contentment, or mild interest; medium swish, mild frustration or overstimulation; fast, intense swish, agitation, anger, or high arousal. The context matters. A cat swishing while watching a bird outside is focused predatory interest. A cat swishing while you're petting them is saying, I'm reaching my tolerance limit. The critical distinction: watch the speed and intensity, not just the movement. A slow, lazy swish is different from a rapid, aggressive swish. A cat whose tail is swishing faster and faster while you pet them is saying, stop soon or I will make you stop. Your cat's tail suddenly becomes huge. All the fur stands up. The tail looks like a brush or a bottle cleaner. Most owners think, my cat is scared or angry. And you're partially right. But here's what's actually happening. A puffed tail indicates high arousal, which could be fear, anger, excitement, or surprise. It's a high emotion state. but the specific emotion depends on context. A 2019 study in Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery found that puffed tails occurred in contexts including fear or threat response, aggressive arousal, surprise or startlement, excitement during play, defensive posturing. The tail puffing itself isn't telling you the emotion. The rest of the body language is. A cat with a puffed tail, ears back, and crouching body is scared. A cat with a puffed tail, ears forward, and raised body is aggressively aroused. What it means, your cat is in a high emotion state. Something has activated their nervous system significantly. Whether it's fear, anger, or excitement depends on the full context. Your cat's tail doesn't just move near you. It actively touches you. It wraps around your leg. It brushes against your arm. This is significant. A cat who wraps their tail around you is making physical contact with something they control. They're claiming you, but gently. A 2021 study in applied animal behavior science found that tail wrapping and tail touching behaviors indicated strong bonding and trust affiliation, and claiming behavior comfort with close proximity, high attachment, security. This is saying, you're mine. You're part of my family group. I trust you with gentle contact. The significance: tail wrapping is one of the most intimate bonding behaviors. Your cat is choosing to touch you with a part of their body they can control. This requires trust. What it means, your cat has deep attachment to you. They're not just near you. They're actively engaging in bonding behavior. Your cat's tail is clamped down. It's between their back legs or wrapped tightly underneath their body. This is a sign of fear, anxiety, or submission. A cat with a tucked tail is signaling, I'm scared. I feel vulnerable. I'm not confident. A 2018 study in behavioral processes found that tail tucking indicated high anxiety or fear, lack of confidence, submissive posturing, stress response. A cat holding this position consistently, not just occasionally, is experiencing chronic anxiety or fear. The concern: if your cat frequently tucks their tail, they're living in a state of anxiety or fear. Something in their environment or relationship is making them feel unsafe. What it means, your cat is anxious or afraid. This might be about you, or it might be about their environment. But something needs to change to make them feel safer. This is the one most people miss. Your cat's tail moves slowly, deliberately, side to side. But it's not a swish, it's heavier. More controlled. It pauses slightly at each end of the movement. This specific tail position indicates frustrated arousal or barely controlled aggression. A 2020 study in Current Biology found this tail pattern preceded aggressive swatting or biting, aggressive play that went too far, frustrated predatory behavior, mounting frustration with the situation. A cat displaying this tail is saying, I'm close to my limit. Something is frustrating me. Back off. The critical reading: this tail position often comes right before your cat attacks. But it's actually a warning. It's your cat giving you a chance to step back before they enforce the boundary themselves. What it means, your cat is frustrated, overstimulated, or reaching their aggression threshold. This is a communication window. If you respect this tail position, you might avoid getting scratched or bitten. If you're realizing you've been misreading your cat's tail this whole time, hit subscribe right now. Because at Creature Code, we're decoding the precise language of cat communication. And understanding tail positions can literally save you from being scratched. Here's the critical thing to understand: the tail never stands alone. It's always part of a larger body language picture. A puffed tail plus relaxed body plus normal ears equals excited play. A puffed tail plus crouched body plus back ears equals fear. A swishing tail plus relaxed posture equals contentment. A swishing tail plus tense posture plus forward ears equals predatory focus or agitation. The system: read the tail, cross-reference with body posture, cross-reference with ear position, cross-reference with pupil dilation, then you have the full picture. A 2021 study in applied animal behavior science found that cat emotions were most accurately read when combining tail position, body posture, ear position, and facial expression. Tail position alone was only 60% accurate. Combined with other signals, accuracy jumped to 89%. Here's the truth: upright with hook equals your cat actively likes and trusts you. Horizontal neutral equals your cat is comfortable with you. Slow swish equals contentment. Fast swish equals approaching aggression or frustration. Puffed equals high emotion, fear or excitement. Wrapped around you equals deep bonding. Tucked equals anxiety or fear. Slow whip equals warning before aggression. Your cat's tail is constantly telling you what they're feeling. Most owners miss these signals. But once you start reading them, you'll understand your cat's emotions in real time. Here's what I need you to understand about your cat's tail. It's not just an appendage. It's a communication device. It's your cat's way of telling you, in real time, what they're experiencing emotionally. Your cat can't say, "I'm frustrated." But they can show you with their tail. They can't say, "I love you." But they can wrap their tail around you. They're constantly speaking through their tail. And most owners aren't listening. So tonight, watch your cat's tail. Not obsessively. Just observationally. What position are they in most? Upright with hook? That tells you about baseline bonding. Horizontal neutral? That tells you about comfort level. Swishing? That tells you about emotional state. The tail is a window into your cat's real feelings. Not what we assume. Not what Instagram tells us. But what's actually happening in their emotional world. Drop a comment with your cat's most common tail position and what you think it reveals about their feelings toward you. And subscribe to Creature Code, because your cat's tail is constantly broadcasting their truth. We're here to help you finally read it.